Hello, today's lesson will be on instantaneous rate of change. And our formula for instantaneous rate of change is the limit of f of x plus h minus f of x over h as h approaches 0. So let's jump straight into our example. We are given x squared plus 11x minus 15 and the point 1, negative 3. So we're going to first evaluate our f of x plus h. So for every x, we are going to replace it with 1 because 1 is our x coordinate. And then we have f of 1 plus h. So for every x now, we are going to replace it with 1 plus h. So now we have 1 plus h squared plus 11 times 1 plus h minus 15. Then we multiply and we get 1 plus 2h plus h squared plus 11 plus 11h minus 15. Then we combine like terms and we end up with h squared plus 13h minus 3. Now that we have evaluated that, we add that into our instantaneous rate of change problem. So now we have the limit of h squared plus 13h minus 3 minus our f of x. And our f of x in this case is negative 3 because that is our y coordinate, and we know that f of x is another term for y. So we subtract negative 3, and then we get limit of h squared plus 13h minus 3 minus negative 3 over h as h approaches 0. And we know that we can cancel out our negative 3, and then the second negative 3 turns into positive 3 because a negative times a negative is positive. So we cancel that out and we end up with limit of h squared plus 13h over h as h approaches 0. Next, we can take out h in the numerator and cancel it out with the denominator. So we have limit of h times h plus 13 over h as h approaches 0, and we cancel our h's out. Next, we have our limit of h plus 13 as h approaches 0, and this is a polynomial, so we can substitute all our zeros in for h. So we have 0 plus 13, and our instantaneous rate of change is 13. Thank you, and that is our lesson on instantaneous rate of change.